Hello there and welcome back to the channel. So we got a new banner in the game here in Ever Crisis, and I'm a little late because it dropped on a weird day for me. But we're here now, let's get it. We have Aerith. She's back! I know, it's been so long since we've got an Aerith costume. We just don't have enough of them. She's back! All right, so let's take a look here. We actually, this is pretty cool. We have a wind breach now. Very cool. And it's one of these like double usage weapons, kind of like the Zac weapon for water and the Seth weapon for fire. And it comes with a P-def here. It's, let's see. At base, we got mid, stacking to mid. And then, yeah, the wind breach low, stacking to mid, and then, yeah, it's too bad they don't show you get at OB1. So I don't know if that goes to mid, but all the way up at OB6, it's looking really spicy, where the breach comes in at high for 20, and of course, we can extend that, the Yuffie weapons in the subs, and her new gear, which we'll see in a moment. All right, so that fills a niche we didn't have. Very cool. And sorry, let me comment on that fully. I'm sure everyone gets it, but the breach is, let's see, P-def. Okay, so the breach is the one that's conditional on having high HP. Okay, fair enough. And we'll take a quick look at max tier here. 24 seconds base. High, and then this still only goes to mid. Can't leave this out. This is another weapon where your cure materia will go to the whole party. Really cool, so she doesn't have to necessarily bring Fairy Tale for AoE healing. In my experience, this didn't cut it at my current power level or current level of development of my account. The materia cure-all thing just wasn't enough to be reliable. I had to go back to using AoE. Because whenever I need to use a heal, I need to heal for real. And if I don't need a heal, then I'm just going to brute force it and take damage and speedrun, you know? So, but this is a cool scenario, having that AoE heal materia. I'm sure it's great in the right scenario when you just need a little bit for everyone. Okay. Like I mentioned earlier, the gear has the new general buff and debuff extension, just like Yuffie has. And so this will stack with your weapons that have the same R ability. It'll go towards that, unlike the specific one we saw recently where it was only buff. It was only one of the two, and it was like a mastery type thing where it was only one level of it. No, this is the one like Yuffie, the general one that stacks. HP is always really awesome. So yeah, the gear, pretty valuable. But for me, skippable. In fact, I'm gonna skip everything here because, oh, that's nice. I got 24,000 now, but I'm still saving. In my last video, I predicted that we would, it wasn't that hard to predict, but predicted that we're going to get the Rebirth collab, and that's coming, and it's most likely going to be limited again, just like FF7. And with my experience in Nier Reincarnation, you know, from the same companies, there's a lot of parallels between these two games. The most valuable banners always come on these collabs and on anniversaries. So we have the collab this month. Probably limited stuff, and then we have half anniversary next month, where that's usually where they kind of introduce the next level of power creep. But we might even see it this month with the collab, but we haven't seen it yet. So I'm not really keen on spending money right now, so I'm saving everything I have, and I will just wishlist this Aerith wand later. And how much you want to bet Yuffie gets a better wind breach later. All of her breaches are better than the existing ones. So she did just get that wind DPS gear and weapon. Be really cool. She had the other one, however, if she got a wind breach, I would probably use her buffing weapon with the breach. Anyway. Okay, so... And yeah, that's all that's available right now. Wind stuff, of course, this synergizes with the current event, where, you know, you're doing these scoring battles using wind damage. So of course it synergizes with that, but my existing wind stuff is pretty good. You know, I got Seth at OB3 here on the weapon. I have his gear. I have Aerith wind weapon at OB2. She's not like really built ideal as a wind DPS, but she certainly helps. And it has a utility here too, you know? Matt becomes my healer. I'm pretty okay, and I'm getting really high scores with my existing win team. So I do not feel the pressure to pull because I'm not spending, I'm saving. There will definitely be amazing items coming very soon, probably in a week or less. Okay, wish list strategy. I would keep this in here because I haven't gotten it yet. And I would say put in whatever DPS weapons you're working on that you want to get overboosts on. And then, you know, valuable recent stuff like this. Like if you missed this, that's great to put in there. This hasn't been edited yet, by the way. I don't know what this is. Why is this here? This is all just generic. So I might look at something like, you know, maybe I want to get like one of her breaches, or maybe I want to look at like a recent weapon I missed. Or people have been talking about this red regen weapon lately. I still haven't gotten it myself. But in general, like you want to look at stuff with great R abilities like the Sun Umbrella because of this right here. And yeah, magic ability potency. Sorry, I don't know if I was in the way. And then, yeah, same thing with like the mat, like the Hornet's always good. And then anything else you can find is physical ability, potency. Those are always good to get up to OB6. I would definitely have those in there. And then the best DPS weapons that you want, maybe 2 of them. And then recent banner items you missed that you just want to get your first get of. You could break that down 2, 2, and 1, or, you know, 2, you know, and then like, maybe you need 3 recently. Maybe you've been skipping like me, you know? All right, I don't have any tickets or free draws to spice up the video, so that's gonna be it for this one. Let me know what you think of it, and if you pulled, and how you're enjoying it if you did. And if you haven't pulled yet, and you're thinking about it, I wish you the best of luck. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you in the next one.